Hey everybody, Rocky Mountain Fix here. Today we are going to be doing a wave overview on the brand new Marvel Legends Retro Spidey wave. So this is the wave with the card backs. Here we go. I got one card back, for example. Here is the Green Goblin figure. There's the back of it. We're going to be doing a wave overview on these figures. I'm going to do a ranking also to show you guys where they stand in my opinion. So let's get to that right now. Here's all 6 figures from the SpiderMan Retro Wave, and wow, all the figures together look great. I mean, this shot right here is awesome. So how this is going to go is, first I'm going to talk about the wave overall, my thoughts on it, and then we're going to proceed with the rankings of the figures from lowest to highest. I'm pretty sure you all know what's number 1. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. So let's talk about the wave. And must I say, this is such a solid, strong Marvel Legends wave. It's getting a 10 out of 10 from me personally, because each figure delivers something that every toy collector, or Marvel Legends collector rather, needs or wants. So for Electro, we've needed him in his classic attire for a long time. In Goblin, not a lot of people were able to get him, and the original release, the one I have, which I'll break out later, is very expensive on the aftermarket. So this Goblin is definitely a need or a want if you don't have a Green Goblin in your Spider-Man collection. Gwen and Peter, we never had a figure of them before, so this is very nice for our Spider-Man shelf. Not to mention, she actually has a Mary Jane head sculpt, so if you missed out on the Mary Jane figure, you can just pop that on if you don't want Gwen. Or you can army build either of the figures, because they're wearing civilian clothes, so you can have them as like background props for your toy photography and whatnot. Spider-Man, of course, we've needed a very good updated Spider-Man, and this is a very good alternative from the $90 to $100 Mafex Spider-Man. So there's that. And Daredevil, nah man, he's just vibing in his new clothes, not gonna lie. There was really no need for him. They just shoved him in because he is sort of a Spider-Man ally. But hey, it is what it is. It's a cool character. So, and you know, Marvel Legends gotta make them dollar bills. So maybe a 9 out of 10, but still very solid and strong wave. Now let's proceed to the rankings, starting with the lowest of the low, the last place, which, to be fair, all these figures are great and awesome in their own way, but this is just my personal opinion and preference on which one's my favorite or not. Now, 2 specific figures I will be spending a little bit more time on than others. I'll get to why in this next section right here, but you'll understand. Alright then, let's get to number 6. At my number 6 spot, here I have the Marvel Legends Retro Series Green Goblin figure. Now, the reason why this is at the lowest of the low in my Spider-Man ranking is because I don't really need him. I have my darker version of Green Goblin, and also this color scheme is just not really working for me. I don't know. I might be crazy, but I think it's just too bright. I know he'll stand out on the shelf and all, but he just looks too crazy and whatnot. If anything, I feel like I need a Hobgoblin re-release, man, because that's a figure I haven't been able to get my hands on, and oh boy, he cost quite a lot on the aftermarket. Let me break out the other Goblin real quick just for comparisons. I mean, I don't know if you can see it, but I like this one more. Again, the colors to me look a little bit more realistic. I know this is probably the only figure in this wave that's actually based on the animated series, which again, I like that series, but you know, for me, this guy is awesome still. He doesn't have the doughy eyes like this Goblin does, but in terms of accessories, this guy, you know, the new Goblin, he comes with quite a lot, and I must say, all those accessories are great. As you can see right here, I still have them in box. I'll explain why, but there are his accessories right there. And he comes with an extra Norman head, the glider with the peg hole, or the peg hole at the bottom, so that way you can put the demo Goblin stand on it, and then of course the actual Goblin bomb, which is nice. Now, the reason why I had it in box is because, unfortunately, I will be selling off this figure alongside another figure that I'll talk about in a second. And I wanted to spend a little bit more time on this so that way you guys can see that I haven't been mistreating it, that I haven't really been, oh sorry, camera shake, you know, that I haven't been messing with it too much, which is the case. I've mainly kept it in box until now just for this review. So if you are coming after seeing the eBay listing or the offer-up listing or whatever, then I'll show you guys all the good deeds. Of course, you already saw the other accessories are in package and fine. And then here is the Goblin himself. Here he is. He's fine. The paint's actually really good on him. Just for those people who are wondering just if this figure is in good condition, yes, this figure is in perfect condition, I must say. And it is a really good figure still. But again, I don't need this figure. And I'm hoping to give it to somebody who is definitely in need of a new Goblin figure. Or a, you know, just need a replacement or something like that. So yes, I will be selling this on my eBay, OfferUp, and Mercari. So links to those in the description below. And again, I will be selling off another figure in the wave, which I'll get to in just a little bit when we get there. In terms of this figure, I still like it. It's still a good Goblin. For me, the only good thing I like about him is the accessories. So I'm gonna give him a 4 or 5 out of 10. Again, I'm not really in need of him. Anyway, let's get to our next ranking. Next up on my list here, I have the Peter Parker figure. Hopefully he'll stand. The first take I did, he fell over. Okay, well, I got him to stand, hopefully for a while. But here is the Peter Parker figure, and the reason why this guy's at the bottom is because of his glasses. Yeah, I just don't like him. And also, mine are actually shifted to the side, so they're not lining up with his eyes correctly, and that just bothers me as well. I'm most likely going to take off the glasses at some point. Though, to be honest, I don't really have too much beef with any of the figures from here on out, especially with Peter, because he comes with a good amount of accessories. He's a good army builder or civilian background character that I could use for my shots, and yeah, he's on a good body mode. He's on the Stan Lee body mode, which is awesome. And also, something that does tick me off is that they gave Peter the sneakers but not Stan Lee. Come on, Hasbro. Anyway, yeah, this is a good figure. I'm gonna give him a 7 out of 10. He's actually really good. Of course, this was hard to choose the rankings from Peter and up, so you know, just to be fair, this is just mainly because of the glasses. That's why. And no, this is not going to be one of the figures I'm selling. I'll get there when I get there. Let's get to the next spot. And next on our list is the Gwen Stacy /MJ Mary Jane figure, because of course she does come with the extra head. And yes, first try. Once again, like the Peter Parker, my first try of trying to record this, she did fall over. And this is another good figure. Same pros as the last few figures. It has a great amount of accessories. It looks really good. And somebody is sending me a message on Mercari. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, yeah, this is a very good figure. And I have to brag about this, but the paint apps on my Gwen and Mary Jane head are even better than Shartimus. Yeah, maybe I can get that to focus for once in its life. Come on, camera. There you go. But as you can see, dude, compare my photos to Shartimus, man. I have way better paint apps. Same thing for the MJ head. Look at that. Boom, there you go. Look at that. Wow. Again, both of these head sculpts are very beautifully made. Did May Shelf do these? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure Future Leo or somebody in the comments will let me know if May Shelf sculpted and painted them or not. I don't think so, but you know, it is what it is. And yeah, like I said before, you can actually army build this Gwen Stacy figure and the Peter Parker figure. All you really have to do is paint the clothes and maybe the hair, or maybe get some extra head sculpts that you don't use, and yeah, that's pretty much it. You got just a bunch of random civilians on the street if you're doing toy photography shots, which is good for me because I'm trying to get into that, trying to get a lot of background action going on. So yeah, I really like this figure, and for me, she gets like an 8 out of 10. I like it. Now let's head to, I think we're at a number 3 now. There you go. I remember. Number 3. Here we go. And at the number 3rd spot, here I have the Daredevil figure. I gotta be honest, when they revealed this, I wasn't too excited for it. And now that I have it in hand, and I did mess with it for a little bit, wow, it's actually a very, very, very fun figure, man. I must say, this was a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. Now, I will confirm this right now, right off the bat. This is gonna be another figure that I will resell, despite its actual greatness. So for those of you that are coming from my eBay offer, wherever, here are the accessories. I did leave them in the package. All right, I'm not sure you can see that. Lighting's crazy, but yeah, this, unfortunately I cannot keep this, mainly due to the fact that I already have a good red Daredevil. What I'm just waiting for is to finally get a red Daredevil on one of the newer body molds, such as the Spidey body mold or the Sunfire body mold. One of those would be awesome to have. I wasn't really asking for this suit, even though this figure is awesome. It's just the suit that I'm like, nah, I'm okay about. The articulation's okay. Everything else with it is, you know, great. Again, the accessories addition with the matte head, the batons, and the extra bracelets and hands are a great addition for this figure. Hopefully you can focus again. Come on, buddy. There you go, a little bit, but yeah. Here is the figure in all of its glory. So just for you guys to see that I didn't really do much with the figure. Again, I will be reselling this, so the arms don't go up that much, mainly actually because of the arms don't go up too much, mainly due to the shoulder pads. They're not very good. And there you go. There was a little chip right there that that came off right now. But yeah, again, this is a very good figure, and it is one of the strongest in the wave. But I just don't have any room for it. I can't keep it. Maybe when I do eventually have room, I can backtrack. But yeah, this, I just can't keep it. But let me compare it with the red Daredevil that I have real quick. So here are the two Daredevils. This is the one I already owned. This is the brand new one. And yeah, doesn't this make you wish they could have just done this on this, you know? Especially since they were updating Spidey. They could have done the same thing with Daredevil. I mean, come on, Hasbro. But once again, just based on the figure and what it can do and the accessories it comes with, it is actually very good. I'm going to give it a rating of 8.5 out of 10. It's actually a fun figure to have, but I'm still selling it because I got this guy. I'm still hoping for Hasbro to make this on a brand new body mold. I'm getting tired of the buggy cap, even though for this figure it actually works out very well. I like it. Anyway, let's get to our number 2 spot. And at the number 2 spot here we have Max Dillon Electro. This is somebody that I've been hoping to get for a long time because I've been stuck with the modern Electro with the classic head for a long time. I've actually got that for a pretty hefty price at my local comic book store. I did sell him off though as soon as I got this guy, so I don't have him to break out for comparison, unfortunately. But this is such a good figure, and the body mold itself is not bad. This is the I think it is the Spider UK body mold. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this body mode is actually really good. They've used this body mode for Black Panther or whatnot, and again, it stands fine on its own, and it's a great update that we've been needing, especially to complete our Sinister 6, or classic one anyway, and I already did. This is the last figure that I needed to complete the classic Sinister 6, so I will be taking a lot of awesome shots with this and Retro Spidey. And speaking of Retro Spidey, let's get to number 1, which I'm pretty sure you can already guess. And as you've all probably figured out, as my number 1 spot for this wave is the amazing SpiderMan, the new retro series Spider-Man with the brand new articulation system. There goes my phone again with the messages. Sorry about that. So yeah, this guy is spectacular in every way. As I mentioned before, if you're one of those people that can't really afford import figures, and this is a good alternative. This only costs 20 bucks. The only things that I would have wished this came with is some wall curly hands, fix this floating neck problem because it does look weird, and that's pretty much it. I'm not going to talk about this guy too much as I've already went into detail with this specific figure in my previous review. Make sure to check that video out if you haven't done so already. It's a fun video. I highly recommend it. But anyway, yeah, this guy is my number 1, and we all know why. So let's head to the outro. So that's going to be the end of the video, of course. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you're in the mood to help out or you want some figures, make sure to check me out on OfferUp, eBay, and Mercari. I'll also leave a link to create a Mercari account. When you do, you get a coupon. And when you use that coupon to buy something on Mercari, then I get a coupon if you use the link in my description below, in case you want to help out that way. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.